Hey guys, hey. Hey Abby. Everybody,
What's going on?
what's going on, guys? I am so glad to be on tonight. Abby, you were trying to get your background right, but you didn't get it. It's okay.
Give me like 30 seconds.
Yeah, she'll get it in a moment. Well, I'm giving you guys a moment to get on. If you're getting on and this you're here, remember we are featuring our mentees today, and we're doing a raffle at the end. So in order to be able to enter in that raffle, put hashtag ECS turns two. So yeah, so you put it on there. Let me just put that on the chat. I think yeah, Abby, let me just put it right now. I'm gonna put it right now. ECS turns two on our any platform you're on. You put it on there too. So give me a moment. Let me just like share this to all the other people saying, "Hey, we live.
We live, baby. We are live.
We live." So
come on in, okay?
Come on in. Say who's watching, so we can know who's watching.
Oh, I did it. Look, boom. Look at me.
Hey, there you go. There you go. Oh, there you go. I'm trying to share this live on. I see yours, Abby.
You see mine? Oh, okay.
It's okay. It's okay. I told my dad I was gonna share the YouTube version. So let me get on YouTube and tell him that I'm on YouTube. Because if I don't tell my dad,
Marline is famous. She's on YouTube. Y'all need to. Oh, look at them! Look at them commenting. Who's that? I see Miss Jackie. Hi, Miss Jackie.
Hey, Miss Jackie. Okay. Okay. I know you're supposed to be studying, Latoya. It's okay.
It's okay. Hey, y'all get up. Hey, we love you.
And then hey y'all, hey, everybody's on. Hey, Miss Jackie, we're so glad you guys are on.
Let me tell you something about Miss Jackie. Miss Jackie gonna support. I love it. If y'all don't support me like Miss Jackie, don't be my friend. Just don't even be my friend, right? Miss Jackie's support is unmatched.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
She is going to support her people, and I love that about Miss Jackie. I can't wait for her to like blow up, you know. But I also need a plate for Miss Jackie because Miss Jackie keeps saying she's the caterer, but I ain't had a plate yet. So Miss Jackie, we waiting on the plate.
Just okay.
FYI, you know.
Yeah. I'm trying to work this thing. I need to have a moderator. You know, I need to have a moderator.
I'm not good at moderating. There's a contract for that. Hello, somebody.
Yep. Abby has a contract for that. Maybe I just share my social media. Hey, get on there. So if you guys are on, oh yeah, she got you.
I know that's right.
She got you.
Yes.
Yeah. So if Jackie was down here, I'll be like, hey, can you host a small little shindig for my birthday? You know, I need a sponsor.
Listen, I'm all for being the sponsor. Listen, I support our community so much. There's so many great things that our community is doing. It's even so hard to keep up with because things are moving so fast. First of all, we're already in the second half of this year, and I felt like we just got started. Like before you know it, blink, 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 it's Thanksgiving, and then it's the end of the year. I think you would.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the link from my dad. because if I don't share it with them, you know what? I wouldn't never.
We got to get some time for the seasoned saints to participate because as young folks, we doing stuff that's new to them, and they want to support. And we gotta give a few more minutes for them to get it together and get it together. I understand. Listen, y'all, while Marlene is doing that, ECS turns two. I need y'all to put that in the comments. We need to flood social media in the month of July. It don't matter what platform. You can pick Facebook, Instagram. Baby, you can go on Threads for all we care about. All right. Hashtag ECS turns two. That is major. Okay. And let me tell you why it's major. Because most businesses fail between year 3 to 5. And Marlene is going strong. She's just getting started. That's number one. She's just getting started. And I was introduced to Marlene maybe a year ago.
Okay.
Now we're business besties. You know, I can't get rid of her. She can't get rid of me.
No.
I got all her phone numbers. You know, she knows all my kids. So we got a bond that is just like unmatched. And I'm so excited for what ECS is going to be bringing out in the near future. Because whatever Marlene puts her hands on, whatever she put her mind to, her and her team, because now let me tell you, she leveled up, right? Because now she got a whole team. And her team is fire. It's so fire that I tell them all the time that they need to come over and work with me. Now I'm not leaving me. They don't need to leave you, but I need them to work part-time for me, because they have you looking really, really good in these streets. But along with just looking really, really good, you deliver excellent service no matter what it is. And so the people need to connect with you because you just know all the resources, right? If I'm stuck on something, I'm putting a business out there, right? If I'm stuck on something, I'm first going to call Marlene. I was going to say Jesus, but Marlene, God has given me a direct connection.
Relationship
he has given me a direct connection to somebody whom he has blessed on this good earth for me. I don't know about and y'all too, but me first. Right? And Marlene, like, she is the resource queen. Okay. Yeah. She be knowing, she be testing stuff. So y'all make sure y'all tap in with Coach Marlene. That's it.
Yeah. Thank you so much for that plug, Abby. Because even when my team told me, "Hey, are you on Threads?" I'm like, "What do you mean? What?" My ECS was on Threads before my brands, my I'm like, "Oh, how my business know something about me?" I do,
and that's the power of a team when they know the vision.
Yeah.
And they go and they move. Listen, that's fine. And
like this, like I was able to like, hey, you know, how does it work so we can help people? She's like, okay, I put a little carousel, how to use Threads, share with people. Like, here you go. She was quick on that. I'm like, thank you, because you know, when you had that down day, like I was getting sick, so it's like I was like, okay, I need to get this done, but my team's like, they're on the ball, got it.
Listen. Yeah, I call that favor. I mean, because it would just be you. A year ago, it may have just been you, maybe you and maybe one other. But as we build and grow, so does our team, so do our resources, so does our capacity, and then our reach goes even further than that. Because at the end of the day, our goal is to help solve problems. And Marlene and her team solve lots of problems for business owners and entrepreneurs, really, no matter what stage you're in. They do a fantastic job. Marlene put me on all the time. I'm like, Marlene, I can't take on no more programs. I can't sign up for nothing else, okay? Because I'm already maxed out, right? I done had enough of these trials.
You get it out, and you know that you have to
look, and it's all to help my our businesses grow. And she definitely has been a helping hand. We're not here to talk about. Well, we are here to talk about y'all because y'all are amazing.
But we're here to talk about you because we're featuring our mentees this month.
Yeah.
Abby was like one of the first one. I had a couple first ones that were on there. The OG of the group,
gang.
The OG of the group was like, okay, what are you doing? What were we learning today? So I'm on. I'm working. I'm doing my homework.
Listen, I don't just talk just for the sake of hear my voice. Marlene said she opened up a group. I was there, because I know the value she has to give. Yeah. Now I'm going to say this shameless plug. I wish that she would charge more because what she gives us and the homework that she gives, ding, 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 Latoya, right? Because me and Latoya be fussing about the homework. She can't help it because she's a teacher at heart.
Exactly.
Right? And so her being a teacher, she's about to over deliver and she's going to give you some homework.
Yeah.
But when we finish it and we go, especially if we didn't do our due diligence, okay, I'm going to go ahead and raise my hand. Sometimes I don't always do my due diligence because I be doing too much. We have our lab time where we can catch up, ask questions. And so by the end of the month, whatever we're working on looks so much better. Yep. It's better positioning for us and our businesses. And so she really needs to charge more, to be honest, about let her team, work that part out. But
they be pushing me. Don't say nothing right there. That's a whole different thing.
Yeah, better hurry up and get in her group because
get on the waiting list because right now the group is closed. So we have to get on the waiting list. But the good thing is you don't have to wait that long because end of the month it opens up.
Okay.
So, it opens up. You never know. It might open up in between. We don't know. So just get on the waiting list. We're gonna be like, hey, we have 5 spots at this spot.
Boom.
Just get it because pay attention to that. But while you all are joining and listening to us, put hashtag ECS Turns 2 on there so you can be entered in the StreamYard raffle. So whatever time, just put it on there. So I probably should share that screen again because I think we did a little test last time.
Okay.
So we can where is that doing? So you can know, but I am going to why is not, this thing been giving me a little issue. But okay, let me make sure. ECS.
Listen, that's okay. That's what technology does.
Yeah. So you have to put hashtag ECS turns to, and that will help you be entered in our drawing. So, and I think we have no entries right now. I'm not putting it in the chat because if I put in the chat, I mean, I'm going to enter it. I don't want to enter.
Right. Because that's what happened last time.
Yeah. So I'm not going to enter. So at the end, we're going to go check to see how many people put it on there. You enter, put ECS turns to, and then towards the end, we will be able to do the giveaway. Let me just try to get this right there. But before as we get on, we're here to talk about Abby's business. So Abby, those who don't know about you, but those who are coming in from different platforms, who are not even part of our circle of network, tell them the greatness that you are.
Y'all know I really don't like talking about myself. It's so crazy. I just be doing work behind the scenes, but Anyways, how y'all doing? I'm Abby Souffrant, owner, founder of A&L Business Solutions. We help small businesses strategically grow and enter into the government contracting arena by offering their products and services to the government. People get weary about government because they don't understand or know how that works, but we do. And we take away all that frustration. We take away that learning curve. Now, there is learning that you have to do, right? Because I just don't put people into government contracting. You have to learn about it, right? But it's not so gruesome. It's not so tedious. And it's not so difficult that really anyone can do it, And so that's what we do. I'm known as the shopping contract queen because your girl loves to do some shopping contract. Let me go ahead and tell you about a shopping contract actually this week, right? Because I was talking to one of my teammates and I was going over a contract and I was like, okay, let me see what's going on in my local school district. So I'm about to just give y'all game, right? Because at the end of the day, I'm not trying to gatekeep nothing, I try to educate as much as possible. And so we were looking at my local school district, and this was yesterday, and they had a bid opportunity to provide the styrofoam takeaway boxes, little 3-compartment ones. I said, okay. I looked at the date; it was due July 5th. I'm like, why would they make it due the day after July 4th? Okay, whatever. It's gonna come back around. No problem. Can you guess how many of those styrofoam boxes they wanted a business to provide them on a weekly basis? Can you guess a number?
Like 500,000?
That would have been amazing. That would have been amazing. But hold on. Let me make sure the math is math. Let me add it up real quick because it might have been just that much over the time period that they were looking. Hold on. Let me do a little quick math, y'all. Hold on. Let's see. Nope. For a whole year, they wanted more than 500,000. They wanted 25,000 of those styrofoam boxes per week.
What?
By the time I saw that, I was mad. Okay, because I'm like, I got a couple net 30 vendors that I can just dish out some styrofoam things for the school. I'm in their school district. Maybe I'm minority owned. I'm in the state. I got my certifications. 7,500. No, baby. 25,000 a week. And on the low end, when we're talking about profit, 1,500 to 2,000 profit a week. Did you hear me?
Yeah.
1,500 to 2,000 in profit a week. Just ordering styrofoam food containers. That's an extra minimum 6,000 a month.
Yeah.
And you're just doing an order and following up.
Yeah.
Latoya said they got 100,000 for her district. What district are you in, girl? Hold on, let me write this down.
Yeah.
Let me find it. Hold on. I'm serious. Send me find some paper.
Yeah. She's gonna find some paper.
I sure am. What district you in, Latoya? We're gonna work this out, baby.
Isn't she in Connecticut? Aren't you in Connecticut?
I'm gonna have her put all her information out there. But I love, they look for boxes, cups, paper towels.
She's in Connecticut. She's in Connecticut, Hartford, Connecticut.
Listen, if it was July 5th, and I'm just being completely honest, because I give myself a threshold to submit contracts. When it comes to shopping contracts, I can get a little crazy and overzealous, and I can submit something extremely fast. You know, I'm used to it now. I can do it honestly in my sleep.
Yeah.
So if I had saw it that morning, I would have put a bid in that day. And it would have been in by 2:30 p.m. No questions asked.
I was there complaining about, I saw a contract today for cafeteria supplies.
Baby.
And it's due on Monday. I'm like, okay, this is not enough time. I'm like,
yes, it is. Yes, it is. Because let me tell you, let me put you on game. You ain't got to bid on every single line item unless they explicitly tell you. Now, there are contracts that I've seen that have several line items, like the cafeteria supplies, and they'll be like, you have to bid on at least 80% of the items. So if they got 200, I do the math. If you got 200 items, 80% is what? 160. All right, boom. Okay, cool. I got y'all. But these type of contracts come back around again. That was a 2-year contract. It's gonna come back around again in a year or two, whenever. And so I'm not pressed about that. The good thing is that I was already in position to bid if I had found it on time. And so a lot of success in government contracting is being in position to execute. Right? You only win if you execute. You don't win by wishing and reviewing and downloading and not taking that plunge. You need to take that plunge. You need to take that risk. Is it a risk? Yes, but what isn't a risk? I feel like it's too much risk if I don't execute. I've already been there, done that in other businesses and other business models, right?
That's why like scream your name, Abby. I have a plan.
But listen, I'm so serious, y'all. And the crazy thing is, because I talked about this on Monday in the group, I didn't realize I won all of my first contracts. I won them all in this fourth quarter, like in the month of July. Like I just went in because I'm like, if anything is gonna fly, if anybody's gonna win, it's gonna be me.
Yeah.
And I haven't planned out how I'm gonna execute it all the way through. But the only way I can win is if I show up, right?
Yeah.
And 9 times out of 10, you generally have no more than 4 other businesses or companies that bid on an opportunity. So you're trying to say you're not going to be one of those 4? And being in the community that we're in a very good community.
Yeah, we are.
So where one of us may be struggling, don't have the information, need some assistance, the community will literally come together to help you.
What appointment you set up, Latoya? She set up a little appointment with you, Abby?
You need to just take the leap.
Yeah, right? Jacqueline said she need to take the leap. Who else was going to take the leap? Tawan? Miss Rivers, you say you're taking the leap. Yeah, take the leap. You know, it's scary. It's go time. It is go time.
I got my first no probably 2 weeks after I submitted my first contract, but that didn't stop me. Because then like 3 or 4 days later, I won 6. That was my first time. I didn't win my first contract. I won my first 6 contracts in one day. And I didn't know what to do.
Okay.
But I did.
You delivered it, right?
And I delivered.
Okay.
And they paid. Hallelujah.
Okay.
And I kept all those checks because you know how you like if you own like a restaurant, you usually like frame your first dollar. I kept all of my first checks that the state sent me because it was a momentous moment. You know, you hear about things in theory. It's like us even going to college, right? We go to college, we learn all this information. We don't know what our career future will be per se. We have an outlook, we can have a plan, but you know, we don't know which company is going to like what we have to offer, is going to even present us something that is worth it. Because now I got student loans and I got to take care of myself, and you may have other situations going on. Yeah. And so it's a lot to consider. And for me, I really wish I would have, you know how like you wish. I wish I would have known beforehand. And I used to say that, but I feel like I got introduced to this area or arena in business right on time.
Yeah.
because I took it seriously. I was in a different headspace. Not that my headspace was bad. However, I was in a more focused headspace. I had got rid of a lot of distractions. And I will tell you this, distractions will continue to distract you no matter how quiet you want them to be.
Yeah.
You have the control and power to control your distractions.
Yeah.
Including children, right?
Children, sickness, everything will distract you from that.
I have 5 children. I don't hear them right now, but I'm pretty sure one of them will sleep down in about 10 minutes, right? That's the good thing about my business because, you know, I'm also a mompreneur. You know, I do my business, generally speaking, with at least one child almost always around, give or take, right? And then I'm a special needs mom. So that always, you know, that adds another layer to my life. But nothing is perfect. I don't want y'all to feel like you have to have stuff lined up. One, you just have to believe in yourself and have a registered business and not be disbarred, right, from doing this with the government.
Exactly.
They are cool. Even felons, they can do business with the government, right? There's ways. But what, like, you know, and I think about this relatively often, especially when I wake up in the morning, you know, how am I going to make this day count, especially if this may be my last day here? What am I doing to set up for my children, for my husband, if the Lord decides today's my day? So I have to give it my all. And if I give it my all, at some point, the cards will be in my favor. Yeah. I'm going to get a return on my investment. Yeah. Now, we're in the 4th quarter right now.
Yep.
It's a lot of heavy pressure going on right now. There's a lot of contract. There's a lot of money floating around. There's an opportunity for all of us to meet KOs, introduce ourselves, position,
network, shake our hands, kiss some babies, cyber stalk them. You know,
cyber stalk them. You know, get to know them. If they're at certain events, so am I.
Oh, yeah. So
what are they talking about? Talking about, you got 5? Hey, high five, baby, high five.
Yeah,
there.
I have one, and I'm like, okay, you want? And Abby got 5. Latoya said she just found it. What did you find, Latoya?
I got 5 on it.
Did you find the contract?
That aluminum foil.
Yeah. She probably just fucking about aluminum foil. Okay. I guess tonight you're giving me some homework. I'm supposed to be resting after this, but now I'm gonna have
no, baby. We don't. You should have rested. Like, we rest after this quarter. We rest in the 1st quarter. We rest and we plan.
Yeah.
In the 1st quarter, ain't no rest.
So right now I'm trying to load up on. She said lockers.
Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I'll bid on some lockers. Baby, I've bid on
for locker rooms. Locks for locker room. I guess locks for locker room. Maybe that's what you mean.
Listen, I bid on all kind of stuff.
Okay.
Like, I'm not afraid. The only thing I haven't bid on was like guns because I don't have access to something like that just yet. Yeah. But when I do, it's going down.
Okay.
But nothing's off limits. I mean, in general, my business does business development, strategic planning. We work a lot with entrepreneurs. However, you know, for me, what makes a good team and leadership are those who are also in the game, in the trenches, doing the thing. You know, there's a lot of people who will talk about doing this, doing that, and they learned it, you know, from experience or doing a boot camp or other stuff like that. But not until you put your hands on it, not until you have your first nose or couple nose.
Yeah,
Billy, I know Billy probably on 10,000. Billy is gonna be doing amazing things. Like, I have no worries about Billy.
Yeah.
You know, but I have faith in anybody. I have faith in everybody who wants to who has the discipline to be. You know, part of also my strategy is just in general is to be more disciplined. Right? I talked about it a little bit this week on Facebook. You have to be disciplined. You know, when you win $1 million, that doesn't mean you have $1 million to spend. You know, you have to be due diligence, right? With what you have. And I was crunching some numbers because I crunch numbers. I like numbers, right? I don't like writing. That side of my brain doesn't work so well. Writing and reading. I'm decent at reading, but when it comes to writing, I'm struggling, right? Numbers, I got you. That's why I could crunch numbers. I know Marline loves numbers, right?
Yes, I love numbers. I was a former math teacher, so
see,
give me those numbers.
I'll be click together, baby. But I will do some numbers, and I was doing some numbers today because I was challenged to know what is my freedom number. What is that number that I have to obtain to be free?
Oh goodness. Okay, now you have me doing some homework. I'm the one who gives homework, so she's giving us to find out our freedom
number. Break. We're celebrating this month, so that means that y'all on break. we gotta. I'm challenging you while you on break, and everybody who's listening to figure out what is your freedom number.
Yeah.
How much is what is that number? And then you can take it from let's say your freedom is $50 million. It could be the big number, or you can start small and write out how you want your life to look like. When you reach that point, what does your life look like? And then put a dollar value to all those things. Yeah. And so you might add it up and it comes to like $35,000 a month. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, they're saying that's good stuff. That is good stuff.
$35,000 a month over how many years? Right?
Yeah.
40, 50 years. Hi.
That's my mom right there, guys. That's my mom. They got to support. So it's like there. So I like that. So I have a couple of questions for you before you continue. So
because I'm gonna go on a tangent. Me and my
so Miss Rivers asks, what was your first shopping contract? What was your first shopping contract?
My first 6, right? It was all the same day.
So, but which one came in first? I said, which one came in first?
Funny enough, they were all the same item.
Oh wow!
They were all the same item, and it was from the same department. And and I thought it was weird, but they had different types. So my first shopping contract, my first contract that I won was a shopping contract, and that was for car seats for the department for DHR. Mm-hmm. But each of those 6 car seats, they were a different make and model.
Yeah.
So that's why they had certain quantity in each one. So that was my first one. I've done car seats. I've done school supplies. I've done meat.
Yeah.
I have done. I'm missing some. I've done embossers, like you put your paper and you stamp it. I've done those. I've done paper.
Okay.
A
lot of contracts.
Yeah, I won, I believe, anywhere between 10 to 12 contracts in my first year. Okay. And I could have secured more. And the only reason why I stopped was because I wanted to structure my business, clean up and structure my business a little bit better on the back end. Mm-hmm. I really took a pause. We're starting to bid on contracts now in July, but I haven't been on a contract probably since March.
Wow.
And that's a good position to be in because I would have had the option. I've seen stuff, but for me, there's certain structural things that I need to get in place to position me for more and greater, right? Which includes the team. And I took time to train my team because I was a party of one when I won.
And it's hard when you're a party of one to do everything because you get burned out, and stressed out.
Yes.
So it's like that's how I know the value of having a team.
Value of having a team. Taking the time to train my team, to thoroughly get my thoughts out, to show them how I want things done. They're getting a lot of first-time exposure because they all don't necessarily know government contracting per se. Yeah. And so me taking my time to break it down, I need to take that break.
Yeah.
These contracts aren't going nowhere. Baby, they've been rolling. And I said,
come back around, they're gonna come around. I saw a toilet paper one. I want done it, but I was not ready. I had to let it go.
Listen, if you want to do toilet paper and you're not ready, build up your network of vendors, manufacturers, wholesalers.
Yeah.
Already have your accounts ready. Yeah. Because they're gonna always come around. Toilet papers, what?
Yeah. Yeah.
Go ahead, Marlene, because I'm
I know you can keep on going, but I said Billy just said No mean next opportunity.
Exactly.
So you said your first no, what? It broke your heart?
My first no, it was like, oh, okay. But but it didn't stop me.
Okay.
It didn't stop me. My first no, I think I just got outbid. It was a numbers thing, and I think I just got outbid, and that's okay because my price was the price.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna underprice and be in the red, and I've done that before. Don't be like me. I have definitely underpriced something and had to come out of pocket to fill
You
in the
don't want
gap.
to come out of pocket, especially a small
You
business
do
owner.
not want to come out of pocket. That was painful, but guess what? That's one lesson that I had to learn. And so I'm open with sharing my experiences because they're real experiences. Have I underbid it? Yes, that's painful, and you got to figure it out because you signed a contract. When you submit that proposal, that is your signed contract that we oblige to these terms, these prices, this type of work for so many days, and they expect you to deliver. Now, if you say I don't want the contract no more, because that sometimes happens, and you don't want to do the contract no more, sometimes they'll be like, okay, cool, but you're not completely out of it. And let me tell you why. Because what they're going to do is they can say, no, you have to deliver, or okay, you don't have to deliver. However, you're going to pay the difference between your pricing and the next vendor's pricing. And you have no idea what that other vendor's pricing is. And so if you're not prepared to pay the difference, then you better price it appropriately where you are going to be profitable.
Yeah.
Does that make sense to undercut yourself?
Exactly.
I did that. Don't be me. I'm trying to tell you, don't be me.
Yeah.
It got done. It was painful.
Yes.
But learn from my mistakes.
Yes.
If you're not gonna make no money, then we move on. If you can't get a quote or pricing for an item because the vendor's being difficult, we move on. There's too many fish in the sea. When you have a government, at least the federal side, that has 3.54 trillion, are we really mad about this one contract?
Exactly.
No.
And you ask yourself, are you ready to date the government? Because once you get in bed with the government, it's a whole, they want to see everything. So
now, I'm not married to the government. I used to think I want to be married to the government. No, I'm not married to the government. But we're really good friends. We're like the friends that show up every like once a quarter, have lunch, have good time. I'll see you next quarter. That's where we are. And that's only because I built a good relationship. Next fiscal year, when I tell y'all it's on and popping.
Yeah,
it's on and popping. Okay. Yeah.
And for me, I'm moving slowly because I would see people come and say, okay, I heard about government contracting. It's my first year in business. I want to bid on this $1 million contract. I'm like, this is my second year of business. I'm just trying to get to know people who are in the government. I want to go slowly. I want to shake hands. I want to know who I am so they can just hand me the contract instead of having to go and fight over the contract.
That's definitely a method because a lot of contracts, like people, hi Kim.
Yeah, hi Kim.
To be honest, the contracts that show up in the vendor portals are just a small portion of the contracts that exist. There are way more contracts that exist that don't make it on those portals. And you know why? Relationships.
Yep.
These people have built relationships with certain vendors, certain small businesses, and they just renew their contracts over and over again.
Yeah, one of the contracts I won, it was because of relationships.
Relationships will get you further than constantly writing proposal. Now, if they hit you up and be like, Marlene, we're about to put this out. I need you to put in a proposal. You absolutely go ahead and put in a proposal because they're kind of giving you the heads up. Are they supposed to do that? No. Not necessarily. But do they do that? Yes, they do.
Yep. You're not hearing it from us, though.
You heard it from me. I don't care. Listen, relationships get you further in this arena.
Exactly.
Than just like a cold, blind proposal, right? Yeah. And the blind proposals are usually based off of a number, how much you charge.
Yep.
Sometimes with the relationship, they really don't care what the price is. You still have to be within reason, right? You can't be price gouging, but sometimes even the pricing that we apply to, let's say, corporate clients or even smaller businesses Sometimes we can charge 2 to 3 times more the government, and they're okay with that because they know we have to take care of overhead, labor, utilities. Like they know we have bills to pay.
Yeah.
Therefore, you guys are going to. I'm going to accommodate. What is it? Is it your P&L? What are those?
Make sure you say what acronym means. You can't just say P&L and people don't know what P&L is.
I can't think of it, right? Because now my accounting brain is turning on, right?
Yeah, isn't that profit and loss? P&L.
That is profit and loss. No, it's another acronym. It's going to come to me later. But you have to basically accommodate for all your costs in your products or services.
Yeah, exactly. And even the warranty, if something get breaking down, you need to do that. And then she said P&L is profit and loss.
Okay. It is, yes, it is profit and loss. There's another term. I can't think of it now.
Okay. Well, when you come back, you're gonna let me know. But we had a question because we pivoted a little bit, and someone asked, "What is my freedom number?" So, what's your freedom number? How do they calculate their freedom number?
So, your freedom number is if you live the life that you wanted to live. If you woke up tomorrow and lived the life that you wanted to live, how much would that cost on a daily basis, on a monthly basis, on a yearly basis? And if you multiply that by how many years you plan to live for, to say 50, then that's the number.
Yeah.
If it's going to cost me $35,000 to live the life I want, and I plan on living for 50 years, that's my freedom number.
Okay.
Don't be scared about the number, because the number, remember, is your freedom number. In order for me to be free, and so like my freedom, part of my freedom day is literally like waking up, getting my kids to school, going to go have like lunch with my husband, go do content for my community, do some networking, come home before they get out of school to cook twice a week. And we're going to have someone cater the other 2 days. We're going to have pizza. I'm being very realistic. I will cook 2 days.
Yes.
And one of those days is Taco Tuesday. So I plan on cooking Sundays and Tuesdays. And then probably by Wednesday or Thursday, we're going to need some I'm going to need like somebody to make us like a meal plan for like the rest of the week. And then we'll probably
you don't have to cook,
on Saturday.
Yeah.
And so I have to calculate how much that looks like. When my family goes out to eat at restaurants, we're spending no less than $200. There's 7.
That's a lot of money right there.
Yes. And we spend no less than $200.
Yeah.
And that's just, us being regular schmeglers. I've got a little extra money. We might spend like $400, to eat better, eat cleaner, different things like that. You know what I mean? And so
that might be one of the threads. What's your freedom number?
Your freedom number? We have, because otherwise we're literally just being a business owner to say we're a business owner.
Yeah.
And there has to be a number that releases us from that lets us know, should I say, that we have arrived.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like Latoya said, we got her not studying. It's okay, Latoya. It's okay. It'll worth it. You'll pass your test.
You're gonna be all right, girl.
You'll be all right. Yeah, and that too. So no, I mean we have to like make a hard stuff. I said, okay, if you guys have questions, you ask questions now because I'm gonna post it up there. I know LaDonna asks, Donna, tell me, yes, you miss my call. Don't worry, I'm gonna be available again. Don't worry, I'll reach out to you again. Don't worry about it.
Marlene, you gotta tell them they gotta put hashtag ECS turns 2 in the chat.
Yeah, so put hashtag ECS turns 2. There's a good reason because we're doing a raffle. We're doing a raffle at the end. So right now I have 2 entries. That's no problem. That's fine. Listen, I will give it to those 2.
Closed mouths don't get fed. Let me tell you something. There's another, I don't even want to call her influencer, but she has a great following. And she tagged me today because only me and another lady have participated in her giveaway. Yeah. And she's like, only these 2 have submitted, and I know she wants more. And I'll tell you who it is. It's Shantae Roddy, which I love. She's part of She Boss Talk. Yeah. And she's giving away tickets and hotel to Invest Fest in Atlanta next month. I want to go. I live close enough. I can be in Atlanta in 3 hours. I make that drive all the time. I said, listen, I get to go to Invest Fest, hang out with Shantae, and get a hotel. Baby, I'm absolutely going to put in my entry.
Yeah, let's make sure we're doing this correctly, because I have it on the bottom, scrolling down. The way you see it on the bottom is the way you need to enter it. I'm going to show you guys, because it won't pull up like that. So I want to make sure that this is how, because StreamYard had their own little giveaway. So I have 3 entries right now on that.
Y'all
so
keep typing it in.
Yeah, keep typing it in for those who get it. So it's like, so it will pull up your name. So I don't think you can duplicate it, but I know that once you put it in, you're in. Right. So let me stop sharing for a moment. We can get back to the topic. I want to make sure, I know Abby and I, we can talk for hours. And then we talk for, I remember one time we did, I did 2 podcast recording with her. We probably ended up talking for 6 hours combined with both of those. So
no, we're still working. It's always a great time. That's why I keep telling y'all need to get in Marlene's group, because Marlene knows a lot of stuff. Like,
y'all keep on boosting me up. I was like, okay, I have a big head right here.
Absolutely.
Everybody put ECS turn. So what's the hashtag?
It looks good.
The hashtag is scrolling on the bottom. ECS turns 2. Yeah, we turned 2. And I'm turning 41. I probably should say I'm turning 14. Just the opposite way. I was like, oh my God. So it was really good. Okay, Harry, we have a question. What favorite site do you use for your micro purchase?
Great question. Micro purchases are on every platform that puts out for solicitations.
Mm-hmm.
There's no NAICS code for micro purchases or shopping contracts. So let me break it down, right? Because I get asked this question all the time. Abby, how do you find shopping contracts? Shopping contracts are nothing more than product-based contracts. You can have and so for every, and I'll tell you, think about this. Let's take a step back, right? Because we're, as business owners, we're no longer consumers, we're producers, right? We got to put on our producer lens, our producer hat. Life looks a whole lot different when you put on your producer hat, because you see opportunities literally everywhere. Like, I feel like I have like the lens, and I've had this for decades, right? Mm-hmm. Where I can see opportunity and people be like, how do you even know? I just have that gifting, right? And now that I have the government contracting, I'm like, you can't stop me now, right? Mm-hmm. So with every industry, listen to me clear, with every industry, you can offer a service or a product. For instance, let me go to one of my favorites, janitorial. You can do janitorial work in cleaning buildings, cleaning windows, whatever the case is. But also in janitorial, you can also provide supplies, the cleaning supplies, the carts, the mops, the brooms, light bulbs even. Okay? So like Miss Jackie does catering. So her service is providing the meals. She actually caters for events, meetings, whatever the case may be. Also for catering, she can provide the styrofoam plates. She can provide the chafing dishes. She can provide the burners. She can provide other utensils that's used for cooking. She can even provide even the food if she has some vendors that can supply bulk food items. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. So just think of your industry. Like, you know what you do. So most of us have services. So it's like, okay, I know what I do for services. Yeah. In me doing my service, what products do I use to do the service that I do? And those are products you can have. You can add, but then those will be your shopping contracts. Yeah. That you go over. I gave y'all a whole
lot of things. She's dropping so much gem when she didn't have to. Questions, like, so it's like, okay. And all of these right here, I'm gonna give you homework here too. You see all these questions that we're doing, you're gonna go back and create content on this.
My content will be on YouTube only. Let you know.
Your threads, yourself at, so they can go follow you on YouTube. Yes. And you can break it down for them.
Listen,
step by step. So you have like 4 different questions that you just did a whole like overview of.
Because I did in like 4 minutes.
Where you can go in deep in that too. So Billy is asking, what recommendation do you have for finding vendors?
Okay, so I have 3. One, I look for my net 30 vendors. So if you're in the process of like building business credit and different things like that, a lot of those net 30 vendors are what I have, used for supplying contracts. So for instance, let's say I see an apparel contract, and I just need to provide like 20,000 shirts. I will go, I may use one of my net 30 vendors to get 20,000 shirts, right?
Yeah.
The second way is, you really can't go wrong with Google. I type in whatever the item is. So if we're looking for t-shirts, t-shirt vendor, t-shirt manufacturer, t-shirt wholesaler. Find somebody, and preferably, and this is just me, I find whoever is local, and I mean nationwide.
Yeah.
I don't go in anyone else's country looking for items. I feel like it takes too long. It already takes too long for mail that's supposed to come to my mailbox. Amazon ain't even really delivering packages in 2 days no more, right?
Oh, wow.
And they're here. Why would I go get something internationally unless it's something that is extremely rare, in which I feel personally I ain't got no business being there. Somebody else can take that reign, take that risk. Okay. I'm not going to take that risk. So Google University works fine there for me. The third way is, and I'm not sure if anybody even told y'all, but I'm gonna tell y'all because I don't care. I go look at who's been awarded contracts in those areas. So for instance, again, we're going back to apparel, and apparel may be something that's like a local or state contract. I'll go on fpds.gov, or I'll go on USA Spending and see who has won a contract in that NAICS code or in that PSC code or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
A lot of times they are manufacturers and wholesalers, right? And they wouldn't mind. I mean, those sites are for federal contracts, right? And you can mix and mingle however you want to do contracts. You want to do only federal, only state, only local, or you do all three. I'm crazy enough. I do all three. Whatever seems appealing to me that I can deliver on, I'm going to be on all those platforms, right? But I get my vendors also from the federal side, because what is the chance that they may have access to something locally for me? And so I get my information from them. When you look, especially on fpds.gov, when you find a contract that maybe paid out, $250,000, and you just look for the details, and you have to know how to use FPDS. It's not difficult, but definitely familiarize yourself in using it. And you see a $250,000 contract, you click view, you look at the business that was awarded it. A lot of times they'll have apparel or clothing in their name, and that's associated with their NAICS code. A lot of times they are the actual supplier themselves. So that's another one of my hacks, especially if I'm looking for stuff, like I said, on a state and local level, and I'll reach out to them. Before I reach out, I do my homework, because everything with the government, the federal government, is public record. So I go and look on their website and different things. I'll go and look at their capability statement and stuff like that. And if their website matches them, like being an actual like apparel vendor, I just found me a new vendor. I just found me a new vendor. I ain't got, because sometimes it may not come up in Google the way we want it to. Okay, well, let me see who's been awarded a pretty hefty contract. I start at $250,000, and then I go up. Sometimes they're the manufacturer, sometimes they're not. That's okay. And then I guess another way is if you connect yourself with people who like to show you how to drop ship. Now they have a list of vendors. Okay. Now I will warn you, a lot of their vendors are definitely international. So be careful with that. But you can definitely tap in with those who teach drop shipping and have those drop shipping lists and all that in third. And there's a list of vendors right there for you. I gave y'all a whole lot.
Did they just say thank you for the gem?
You're welcome.
Latoya said she just found an appliance. What was it? Was it found a college for appliance repair? So that's good. That's good.
Anything. I love vending machines. Vending machines for schools. Schools be having 30 to 80 machines on their campus. You can absolutely make some great money. They'll tell you the numbers of how much each vending machine made. And with those, they'll be like, how much percentage are you going to give the college or university? 10, 15, 20%.
Yeah.
But there's so many options out there. Y'all really can literally do whatever you can think of. And I know for those of you who came to my workshop or my free resource membership group on Monday, if you left me a review, I sent out a bonus, which is a PDF of the utilization of your women-owned small business certification. And in that PDF, it tells you which industries or which NAICS codes are not used as much. And so, ding, 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 ding.
Don't use that.
No, absolutely use that. One of them, I believe, of course, like construction, right? Construction is severely behind, is severely low in awarding contracts to women-owned small businesses. And so a way to, I'm gonna give you another strategy because I just know, I don't care. A way to bypass that is we don't always have to be the prime. You can absolutely be a sub. And after a certain number, if it's not $1 million, it's like 5 or 10 million. These primes have to subcontract a certain percentage of their contract out to a smaller business.
Yeah.
Usually they will use ones that have certifications or ones that just fit the needs that they have. But I feel like when you have your certification, they can use that certification. Like the prime will say, we have worked with a woman-owned small business that also has a hub zone, right? And that goes up to the agency. And the agency says, we have awarded $10 million, even though all $10 million did not go to your pocket as a subcontractor. You were included.
Yes.
A language. You were included in a contract opportunity that was $10 million.
Yes.
Because all of the agencies have to meet their set asides. They have to meet a specific number, award a certain number of contracts to entities that have certain certifications.
Yes.
Do we always meet them? No.
Nope, they don't meet them. This is why we have to reach out there and
you have to reach out. One strategy could be like, who never meets their goal. Let me go and introduce and get to know these people here. That's a complete strategy. And you can either try to work with them as a prime or a sub. Never be too embarrassed to be a sub, honey, because a sub can get paid just as great, and you don't have so many tedious things to deal with as a prime, with reporting, with follow-ups, and all that stuff like that. You're literally just hired to do the job.
Yeah, and Miss Jackie just said, being a sub, it's okay to be a sub. It will help with past performances.
Yes, it does.
I have no problem with being a sub.
No problem. Sub me. I can make that to a shirt. Sub me. Absolutely.
Yeah. And I think that where do they find that PDF? Like, I think a PDF, if you came to her
Monday. If you came to my thing on Monday, I sent an email out to everyone. My assistant sent out an email and she said, if you leave us a review, then I will send you that. We will send you that.
Go back in there and look up Abby resource group or whatever. You should find it. And
yep, it has some really, really good information in there.
Yeah.
For those of you who have the woman-owned or the EDWOSB certification.
I'm still working on that EDWOSB. I have a goal to get it submitted by this month. So last Monday didn't happen.
We've been working on it for like 3 months, Marlene. We have not. We will get it done by the next fiscal year. We will.
We'll get it done. I already have an accountability partner right now, so that's good. Yeah, so that's good. That too. So we are coming towards the end, but before we go towards the end, I want to talk about why did you originally join the mentoring group, and why should someone join the mentoring group?
Man, listen, Marlene know everything. She know all the resources. She know all the resources for business owners. She don't. I let her huff and puff over there.
Yeah.
You get literally hands-on training. Marlene is very strategic about what she teaches, and it builds upon one another. By the time you're done, and it's not even like you're done with her, by the time we finish a month's time, our profiles, our engagement, our networking has leveled up.
Mm-hmm.
And we're part of a group that also helps keep you accountable. So if you're not ready to level up, if you're not ready to expand your business, then don't join. Don't waste your time. Because we're in here working, and she pushes us.
Yeah.
If you don't want to be great, it's fine. It may not be your season. Don't take it personally.
Yep.
Because we all have things to do.
I'll call you. Like, what's going on? You miss a couple of what you hiding from me?
We'll call you. I won't call you from my group. I'll be like, maybe they did this. But
Marline, because for me, it's important that you succeed. It's important that you succeed. It's like it's important that you're productive. It don't look good on me if you're not productive. I don't want people to come in this pay to be look cute. No. I want you to pay and you want to work.
Agree. Same thing with my group. Just don't be there getting the information. Let's execute. Let's submit some contracts. What questions do you have?
Yeah.
Utilize your time with me because I only want you to grow greater. You know what I'm saying? And I'm only as good. I like that. Everybody was gonna be a great. Yes, it will be.
The doors will be open. The doors of the church will be open.
Yes. Get your collection plate ready.
The altar will be open. Whoever needs to come to the altar, and yeah. So I know once I feel like John was like, I did the LinkedIn. I think the LinkedIn thing that I'd be like a small thing that everybody should know, but I see the struggle. But this is why I go.
Listen, Marlene, we are struggling, not even struggling. We are knee deep in our own businesses, right?
Yes.
Especially when we're a party of one, grateful to even be a party of two. But there's still so much to handle, to maintain on a daily basis that, of course, you watch social media, it makes it look fun and dandy and all this stuff like that. But the hard work comes in the part that no one sees.
Yeah.
You have good days, you have bad days. Mm-hmm. Believe it or not, I have lost some clients because I have not done my due diligence. That's just the honest truth.
Yeah.
But after so many clients going doing that, I have to take a step back and say, I need to do better.
Yeah.
It hurts. It's not personal, but again, it's business. You have to do your due diligence as best as possible. And so being a part of this group, it helps keep you on your square. So it's like for things that you should have done that have been on your list since January, I'm definitely a list girl. I write a list every day, but I'm getting better. I'm delegating now. My list is not as bad. Praise God. But for some of us, we've had things on our list for so long that we just kind of overlook them and they never get done. Like the certification, right? Like we work on the certification for way too long. We're going to have to finish this before the end of this fiscal year.
Yeah.
In this fourth quarter. Yeah. But we have a community that supports us, that understands. Marlene gives us lab time to finish what we didn't do. That's that teacher in her. Like we're not learning anything new. Today we're going to take time to do the assignments that we didn't do before.
Yeah, and then I will be quick. Give me that template. Give me that template. Give me that. Give me your copy sheet. I give my mentees all my time. I'll be okay. I'll make a template. Whatever I have, like my media kit, make a template out of it for them. So it's like it's all in their portal. So I need to. You all do another template, but it's like.
Listen, she over delivers all the time, and you guys will never be without anything because Marlene also tests the market with new resources, software, AI. She literally has so much, and it's only one of her, right? And her brain power with a team now.
Yes,
she can literally just go on and on and on, and it only just helps us to position ourselves better. Regardless if you want to do government contracting or not, just as a business in general, having your foundation set, having your fundamentals in place, having the having your brand present in social media, is key because we're not putting out ads in newspapers anymore. Our digital footprint is so important, and Marlene takes that to heart when she's doing these classes with us in the group. So y'all better just sign up. Just
join the waiting list. Join the waiting list. Just when it's open, but it's just like because I don't need quantity. Other people say, I want to have 1,000 or 10,000 followers. I need quality. So I look at the ratio of my engagement. I don't want to have 1,000 people and only 10 people engaged, and I have bots in there. So I'm good for going through my profile and deleting people off my off my social media platform because they're bots. So if you have a private account, you have nothing posted, or I just delete you. I don't need the numbers to be high. I need my engagement to be high because it looks better that way too. So I'm quick to delete people.
Yeah. Ooh, girl, Marline, I know you ruthless like that, girl. Okay.
And the thing is, I have people around me. So when you have like Gen Z, Gen Alphas around you who are telling you what's going on, what the new thing going on, I just do it. So
listen, and I'm just gonna be completely honest. I'm not gonna let this younger generation outdo me. Okay, I am competitive through and through. Right now, I can't be completely competitive because I'm in a boot. Right? When I get healed, when my healing is complete, I'm going back completely in my competitive bag. I am all the way competitive because you're not about to outdo me, right? That's just a natural. It's nothing. It's not you. It's me. Okay.
Yeah.
It's me. But we're not about to let this generation after us, right? Outdo us. They're lazy, but they're effective.
Okay? Yeah.
And we need them on our team. Let's not also out them. Like there's a certain drive, there's a certain way that they can do things, and it's effortless. It's effortless. They do it making mistakes. They do it how they want to do it. They don't care.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, oh, they don't care. Shoot, I don't care. I just got to make sure I'm compliant. And once I know I'm compliant, I don't care.
Yeah. So the Donna said how to get on the waiting list. Just go to the website. /mentoring. You click, sign up, and it will direct you to the waiting list.
Yeah.
And then because my team have tied my hands. I'm like, yeah, come on. And they're like, nope, we need some time to fix the group.
Yeah.
And process. This is how we're doing it. Mm-hmm. So this is what happens when you have a team. You have to listen sometimes because they know what they're doing.
Yes.
So they level me up a different level. So I felt like, okay, I didn't want to.
That's okay. That's what a good team is about. And her team, as much as they push her, it only makes what they have to offer for us even better, even sweeter. So I love being a part of the group and getting the benefits package and all that. But we're talking about benefits, Marline, we just go ahead and do that giveaway, baby.
Yes, we get to the end. So we
will keep talking. I know.
We haven't done that. We talk a lot, so I'm gonna. We can go on. We can be done with this live and go talk another hour. I'm not doing that, Abby.
Not tonight. Not tonight.
I need to rest.
Oh, we got 6 entries. Ooh.
We got 6 entries. So
okay, so what do they win? What do they win?
So tonight we're giving away, what was it? A 30-minute strategy session with me. I don't have it on the site anymore. It used to be $100, but I'm putting it back for you guys. So whoever win, you get 30-minute strategy session, and we're gonna be talking. So if you want to do like your contract with your school or something like that, we're doing that. So I'm trying to do something different each live, so it won't be the same. So this won't come back around again. So
only during this live will you be able to win this.
Yes.
You put that hashtag as you see it.
Yes.
Tawanda is like, I'm putting it as many times I want to put all the.
I don't think I can do it multiple times.
That'd be great, though. That'd be great.
You know what? I need to see how they can. Hey, can you put in multiple entries? Like how many times? That might be great.
Look. You see what she just said, right, y'all? She's gonna see if they can do multiple entries. That is the type of teacher we have, because she's gonna go above and beyond to find out how can we expand this? How can we make this greater? What other ways can we utilize this? That is how she is in the group, y'all. Yeah. So we got another entry. Somebody was 7. Somebody said, listen, I'm going to get in here too. So is it time? Let's go ahead and do it because we're already over an hour.
Okay, we're over an hour, and then I want to go. So let's do it. So hopefully you're in. We're going to roll. Here we go. Let's see. Hopefully you see your name rolling. It's who's winner. Let's see. Kim is the winner. All right, Kim. We're going to reach out to you, Kim. Just
congratulations, Kim.
Email us at hello@Enilram Creative Solution and put winner in the hashtag so we can give you the giveaway and set you up with your appointment.
Yes.
It'll be good. So I'll put the link in the chat. Congratulations. The rest of you guys.
Wait a minute now. Let's pause. Pause real quick, Marline.
Okay.
Kim must be in a winning season because Kim won at GovCon with a one-on-one with me. Yes, she did.
Oh, wow.
Kim, you better execute, baby. Okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Kim is out here winning. Kim is out here winning.
It's your winning season, Kim.
I love it. I love it.
All
Okay,
right, so
now wait a minute. Because you know, I told you I'm competitive, Marlene. I'm competitive. I can't help it. It's in my spirit. It's good competition, okay? No hate, all love. Right. So I'm gonna add to it, right? Like right now. So I want to give another person the opportunity to have a one-on-one with you. So I'm gonna sponsor an opportunity. I'm gonna sponsor let's do a 1-hour session. I'm gonna sponsor a 1-hour session. I'm really doing this on the fly, y'all. Hold on, let me go on. Let me figure out how I'm gonna do this. I want to sponsor a 1-hour session for one of you guys to meet with Marlene. Hold on. Let me figure this out. Let me see. Marlene's been posting a lot. Her group has been posting a lot on Instagram.
Yeah.
Let me get her Instagram page. Instagram page. Lord, you hear me, right? I can't be reading no more. I can't write nothing. Hold on. Let me get her page.
Okay.
Let me find a post. Oh, this is cute. Okay, hold on.
Should I open it up on my side so y'all can see it?
I'm gonna put it right here in this chat right here. Hopefully it looks good. Okay. I found Marlene's account on Instagram. Here's her page. Y'all, go follow her on Instagram. Like this post, like that post, and do the same hashtag. Hashtag ECS turns 2.
Mm-hmm.
The first person who puts it on there will get that 1-hour session complimentary of A&L Business Solutions.
Okay. She said the first person.
So you gonna be on the lookout. I'm gonna look too. Hold on, I got my other phone. Let me go ahead and be nosy.
Yeah, I'm gonna
now go to that post.
I see a comment on there. Is that Miss Jackie?
You thought Miss Jackie that made her way over there.
That'll be
super fast. Go to that post, follow them, like that post, and comment hashtag ECS turns 2.
Oh my god! We got one person.
Hold on. I'm trying to get there. Y'all moving fast.
Y'all moving fast. Is she following me? I'm make sure she's following. Let's make sure she's following. If she's...
You got to click the link, LaDonna, that is in the chat. Can we pin it? Hold on. Can you pin that?
I don't know if I can pin. I put it in the chat. Can I pin it? I don't even know how to pin this right now.
Okay, wait a minute now. We see Miss Jackie, but Miss Jackie didn't do it right. You got to put ECS turns 2 in one hashtag. She put the
Uh-oh.
You gotta
put
all in one line.
All one line. And she did it again. Miss Jackie is not playing with you.
She said, I want my session.
Since you can't see the chat,
it should have come up. Marlene, can you post it again?
I'll post it again. Maybe it's because you put on your side.
Is it?
Let me see. Can you put in the private chat for me so I can like get it on that side? Oh, I saw it in the private chat.
Okay. Yeah, right there.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep refreshing it. Hold on. I'm gonna give away a 1-hour session. Oh, we got a bunch of comments. Hold on now. Ooh, wait a minute. There's 2 people, Marlene.
There's 2 people at the same time?
No, it's a matter of 5 seconds.
Oh wow.
Let me tell you who won.
Oh, you're saying on your side.
I can see it on my side. Can you see it on your side? Wait, hold on. Are they following you? Hold on. Let me make sure.
Let me
screenshot this so y'all know we lying.
I was like, okay. I'm trying to see. I see. Turns 2. I only see 1.
Girl.
All right, we got it. We got it. You made an announcement.
All right. The person, the business that won the complimentary on-spot 1 hour consultation with the great boss coach Marline Paul is Miss Jackie. She got it in 5 seconds fast.
Oh my God. She was not. Were you on my, did you have my Instagram open already, Miss Jackie? Because I'm my
She
business.
must have. She must work in multiple devices.
Multiple devices.
So congratulations, Kim. Congratulations, Miss Jackie. Marlene and her team will reach out to y'all with the details.
Yeah. So just email hello@Enilram Creative saying,
Go ahead and put that in the thing.
Yeah, I'll put it again. And let me type it all over again because I need to find it.
I love getting like free stuff, child. Listen, I'm here for it.
Yeah, and our next live, we're having one on Instagram on the business side with Lauren. So
Lauren's our other business bestie, and she's going to drop gems and fire all the time.
So on StreamYards, you will have different my mentees, but on Instagram, I have some certain special guests that will be coming on and sharing on with me. So yeah. And then I have Lauren coming up, and then after they have 3 different lives next week. Billy, I have your live coming up too. Don't worry about it. Billy's is pre-recorded. We did good. We're ready.
We learned about that pre-recording. Me and Marlene really don't do well with pre-recordings. We just got to do it on the spot.
Yeah. So, but for the mentees, the giveaways are during the mentee session. But the other ones, if the guests want to do a pre-recording, that's on them. All right. Okay. So can't wait. All right, guys. So thank you for joining us tonight. We can continue forever. Congratulations to all the winners. I can't wait to see. Share this live. Share this celebration with us. Yes. If you want to keep on tagging us, that is amazing. Join the waiting list. We would love to see you in the group. We appreciate you guys supporting, hanging in with us this late. For me, it's like almost 10 o'clock. And, we have this is like our whole thing.
We got to be contracted. Listen, we are under contract. Okay? We are under contract. This quarter, we are under contract.
Yes. All right, guys. Have a good evening. I'm going to play our outro. Ooh. Bye. Have a little outro. So we will see you guys next week. All right.
See y'all later. Wait, I can't hear it, Marlene. You over there bouncing. I can't hear that, girl.
I can hear it.
Oh, there you go. What's next music? What you doing, Marlene?
It's a birthday. I'm turning 41 or 14. I got to dance. All right, bye, guys.
Bye, everybody. Y'all have a good night.